Hello and welcome to the Pirate King Plays Blueprints. Where last we left our hero, we discovered a lot of lore. Opened some safes, read some letters. Apparently, our mom was part of some big heist of royal jewels. And, our uncle, who is giving us this place, saved her and sent her to another country. Alright, we are starting day 8. As you can see, we have 3 of the letters there. Of course, starting, we don't really get anything at the beginning yet. Though we do have the Westgate Path and Blackbridge Grotto. We'll start by looking at these rooms. Bedroom, that'll get us a trunk if we put it right here, so I'll take that. Oh, come on. It was supposed to. Whatever. We have no gems yet. Corridor is probably a good idea. Pantry isn't bad, but I don't want it there. And I think, like, this would get us 2 gems, but this has another exit and a guaranteed gem. So we'll take the den. I do feel like I want to go outside, but I don't know if I want to yet. Maybe if we hit a dead end that brings us back to the entrance hall, we go out there. Right. Let's go to the den first. Gem. Open both of these. That would be quite way out, but maybe the chapel. Just to have it for now, just in case it's useful. Same entrances as the hallway. The closet would just give us some items, which might actually be useful, or it might not. Now, if we find it over by the bedroom, I might take it. Take the chapel. Not going to go in yet. Even though can't take coins I don't have. Oh! Hello! There's a trunk in here. But we can't open it yet. It's locked. Good spot for the pantry. Could go for the commissary, but we have no coins as of yet. Now we do. Not you. Next to you. Oof. Okay. Storeroom would be good. Get us a key. Get us coins. It's also a dead end. West wing, we connect to the chapel, but also move onward. Observatory, we'd get whatever the constellation is, but it would go directly into the chapel and nowhere else. We do have a way forward with the corridor over there and the bedroom. So we could do the storeroom. It would also mean we'd have no reason to go into the chapel. We already have no reason to go into the chapel. Sure. Get me things. The image this time is blueprints. Oh my fucking god, I just understood the fucking title of the game. Are you fucking kidding me? Blueprints. Blueprints. Motherfucker! How did it take me this long to understand that? Oh. Okay. Back here. We could corridor or bedroom to move on. We'll probably take the bedroom, but I kind of want to go outside first. And see what we can get for that outside room. Take us a few steps to get there, but... Now we could go back to that apple orchard. I do technically have the code, but we haven't found it in-game yet. So we haven't done these two yet. We have done this. That'll just get us some items. That's fine. Tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the tomb. Which would mean we'd have to come back out here to get it. Either way, I think I should do something that is new. Be interesting, but I think I want to try the trading post. See what they have. Look around the room first. Interesting. Yep. Fucking dynamite? A little too dangerous to pick up. Really? What do we have here? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay. Sure. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Okay. So that reset it. So we start with you. And you. Okay. That gets you here. Hmm. Hmm. It's hard to explain what I'm doing here, really. I'm trying to activate all the corners at once. And they need to have a yellow there, and I press it while the yellow is there. So... say it goes away. Once I do that... This one spins them around. The purple spins it around and hit a yellow and it just moves up. There we go. You've been rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. I think that means we start every day with 2 coins. Hell yeah, that was worth it. And I really just intuited that puzzle. You have no items to trade. Oh! You don't buy things here. You trade for items you already have. Why let me interact if it's going to say that? Secret compartment in that. Not allowed in there. I have no items to trade. There was you. Is there anything else here before I leave? I don't think there is. At least now we know what the trading post does. And we got the secret thing in here, being the allowance token. So we don't have to come back. In this run, at least. Allowance token. There's got to be, like, something somewhere in the mansion that will give me the code for the apple orchard. Wait, I have a key, and there's a trunk. I'll use it on the trunk first. Spare set of car keys. Okay, we have to find the garage again. Which means we also have to find the breaker room again. Hello. Very good. Some Reddington. Ah. New room, the Rumpus Room. Oh, also I should read the other room. Hold on. Our other new room is the... Where are we here? Trading post. An outpost established on the outskirts of Mount Holly in the era before the New Realms. This station allowed the frontiersmen and trappers of these mountains to trade goods and services with the estate, the locals, and one another. Shop, dead end, outer room. Now, as we walk into the Rumpus Room, a uniquely modern fashion gaming room. The Rumpus Room has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Alzara. Blueprint standard. I see. Turn on the TV. Has a lot of coins, though. That's good. Too young for the beer. Can't take the water, though, or the record player, or turn on this TV. More drawings. The door. 2 dice! Holy shit, there's a lot in here. That's some rerolls. Now, I have to assume, yep, insert coin. We have a lot of coins, so I might as well. Uh-oh.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Whoa. Well, that was cool. Also, yeah, of course we can only use you once per day, but what else will you say on other days? That was interesting. Pretty much just lore. I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. Checkers, backgammon. No chess? Not like we haven't been finding chess pieces around the house. Look. Alright, guess bedroom would be a dead end and we'd have to go over the corridor. But I think I like the idea of the drawing room. Let's go there. We have the gem for it. Once again, there should be something to interact with around here, and I am not seeing it. Let me check the thing again. What has to do with these drawings? I tried looking at that. It didn't seem to have an interact. I was looking all around here. Oh, shit, there it is. Candelabra lever. There's the safe. Now, note the drawing above the safe, or that was hiding the safe. We need to look for those, I believe. Count the duplicates. 1, 2. Or is it however many are at that size of gate? 'Cause I think that includes that guy. 3, 4. 4. But it's going to be a 4-digit code. So there were 4 of you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then there's the other smallest gate, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 0, 4 for the woman, and 15 for the man. There we go. And yes, I knew the number, but I wanted to know the puzzle and actually show you how to solve the puzzle while I was doing it here. 6. Oh, so this is from our uncle to Mary. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time... Wait, hold on. He had a voice in the opening cutscene. Was he British? I was just making him suave, but I think he might be British. They all seem to be a bit British, even though it's some nondescript country. The Red Lands, the Crown. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and God forbid repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during our school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now. To see you following your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. May we meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Okay, so, yes, Herbert is our great uncle. Mary, that he was just writing this to, is our mother, Simon's mother. And I believe in this game Simon is 14. So our mother escaped the country to the east, left the country to the east when we were 8. He expected her to see us again by the time we were 10, 2 years later. We are now 14, so we don't know if that happened or how it came about that we ended up with his will. Fascinating, though. I'm glad I finally found that safe. I looked at that candelabra and it did not let me interact before. Okay. Go this way first, or at least open it first. Security. Absolutely security. Get that out of the way right quick. Nothing there. Here. Guard system. low and unlocked. Security menu. So we can access one other device from here that we haven't found yet, thanks to our thing. And I'm going to do that to access the office because I think we missed something while we were there the one time we found it, which is the fact that it's the only one that can access the email. Other way. Nope, this one, yeah. This one's on. I think the annoying thing is we have to remotely connect to the office and then from that one access the network again to get to the email. Blackbridge connection, now connected to office. We can look at what's actually here first, then we connect. Right. Has already been run for this week. Spread gold in a state. Spread number of active rooms. Withdrawn from the staff incentives program. I don't know where that comes from. We have a lot of coins already. I don't think I want to worry about that now, but we can do this. Means I have to log in again. Accepted. Connecting to network. After connecting to the network, let's check the email. Permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. But so it actually has to be that terminal. We can't remotely access it and then access. Fuck. Well, that answers my question, at least. We don't have to worry about, doing that. Could go backwards. It's a hallway to a dead end. Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I don't think I want that one, but I want to see what this is. A laundry room. It's the only room, so let's read. A standard hub of domestic toil, complete with washers, dryers, and a state-of-the-art steam-powered unit, leveraging the newly installed steam ducts leading to the boiler room. Despite its innocent appearance, this inconspicuous space is rumored to launder more than just linen. Shop, dead end, rare. So, it might actually do something else if we get the steam running. Spin cycle, wash and dry. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins at 1-to-1 rate. But we have no gems and 15 coins. Costs 5 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. We have no keys either. Costs 10 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your coins. So I guess it just switches the numbers around. So this would get us 10 gems, because it costs 5 to use. or 10 keys. Might be more useful than gems. If I want to use this at all. I don't think I do. Because I do kind of want the coins. But we might come back. Especially if we get the Steam running and see what this does. Nothing else in here. Yeah, kitchen's fine. Oh, we don't have gems. I don't want either of those, so we're gonna roll a dice. Well, utility closet is acceptable. So this is a code that we can find apparently in the office that I must have missed. Garage is on at least, which is good. How do we turn this off? I mean, we couldn't use it and it wouldn't affect us? I don't really know. Want to do that code, but I want to find the code first. I don't want to just use the map I have. Okay, so those are both dead ends, which means we have to go to the corridor to move on. Oh, or this. I think we'll do this, because then we can re-roll for free, if need be. Nook would get us a key. This would get us 2 gems. Just move on. Also means the corridor is useless, but oh well. I feel the key would actually be quite useful. Since we don't have any at the moment. And a magnifying glass. Very nice. I wonder, does that... It works on these too, huh? Oh, would you look at that? That is the key for the dart game. And I did guess correctly, as we saw that I solved it. But yeah, blue is addition, yellow subtraction, pink is multiplication, and purple is division. We never saw purple. So at least we know that now. Levers around. Alright, very good. Yeah, I think we want the hallway. Here is there. Both before we move on. Oh, the billiard room, which has the dart puzzle. Or we go to the closet and just get something before moving on. I think I'd rather that, actually. Metal detector. Oh, and a dice. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Alright, that's cool. Did we... Yeah, nothing new. Oh. Glad I got that key. Oh, the planetarium. Also the dining room and the commissary. Can't do the commissary, but we can do the dining room. And we will get both doors. Much as I like the planetarium, that would end our run right there. Which would get us 2 stars, but I don't want to. Metal detector's going off. Key on the floor. Huh. Well, glad I know how the metal detector works now. That's pretty cool. We don't have any gems, so it has to be the parlor. Well, I could re-roll. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna go in there yet. We'll draft this first. We could re-roll, but I think I am gonna pick this because we haven't gotten it yet. It's a new room for a lot. Ah, good. Means there's stuff here. Beds. Oh, this is a cozy room. 2 keys. Wow, alright. And 2 coins. And that's like an Atari 2600, I think the number is. The rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom served as pillow fort and bedroom for the young Sinclair boys and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Type bedroom, bedroom, dead end, and unusual. It counts as 2 of each. You gotta like the bunk beds that aren't parallel, because then you can jump off the top one onto the bottom one. And a hamster? There's a living hamster in here? All of the staff is gone for like a month or 2. Who's feeding the hamster? Also, it has its own bunk bed. Okay. Oh, that's cute. These are set up like the circles in the grotto. Which are also on the back of chairs. Alright. Puzzle time! You are in the parlor. This box is empty. The blue box is true. We are in the parlor, which means this is true, objectively. And because of that, this is also true, which means this is false, and it is not empty. Ta-da, 2 gems. Glad I had keys. Okay. Absolutely the commissary. We have a lot of coins. We may actually be able to get something useful. Oh, and there's also something around here. A key on the floor. We're finding a lot of stuff. Is there something I did that made us more likely to find stuff? Actually, no. Well, if I look here now, gem, salt shaker, shovel, and key. We're absolutely getting a shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. What would the salt shaker be for? I'm tempted to get it just to find that out. And then get another gem just to use all my coins, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think I should look it up. I know what most of all the items do so far. step every time you eat food. Well, no idea if we'll be finding much food. Oh, yep, there we go. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. It would have told me if I got it, I just didn't want to get it until I knew. And we could get 2 gems. Okay, yeah, all our cash. We actually got to buy stuff here. Yep, the only one that lets us go forward. Oh no, it actually goes back. Shit, we might have to re-roll if we want to keep moving into the house. There are no other open doors. I like the observatory, but... Oh, come on! They both go the same way! And I would have liked to get the library too, but that's not going to help where we are. We have 1 more dice. We have to see if we can move on. Ah. The office. I would have liked to get the office, but it goes the wrong way. This is the only one that moves on. We're going to be out of steps real quick, aren't we? Well, let's do it. I shouldn't draft this one. But I'm gonna anyway. You know what? Maybe not. I have keys. But this is the one that's important to move the direction of. Okay, this one is fine by us. We can still move out of here at least. And it will get me something. Hopefully. Oh, coin on the floor. Okay. Before we access the terminal, we've already done that. This is a one-time thing. We were really lucky to first find it after we had connected it to the steam room, or the boiler room. It wouldn't have worked without the boiler room. So we were real lucky then. Alright, what do we got for experiments? Each time you find some trash while digging, next 3 times you open a locked trunk. You draft an archive floor plan. We don't have the archive yet, so we probably don't want that. Things to do: lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold, add a small chest at the entrance hall. This is not going to activate, but we have a shovel. So... why not? That's not going to activate. Puzzle in here, but I'm not seeing it if there is. I don't think there's going to be anything to zoom in on here. Okay, moving on. Library. would be a dead end. So the billiard room, we need the passageway, and we have the 2 gems for it. You're a dead end. We can open both of these. All red rooms. Half your movement. Can't see the floor plans. So I know there's something in the weight room, but we can't access it with what we have. Dark room it has to be. Not going to go in yet, though. So we're going to draft this first. The boudoir would allow us to move up, but it's also one that we can also get from the dark room. We wouldn't be able to see coming out of the dark room, so that might be better. This would get us 10 steps, which is good, but it's a dead end. We don't have anything special for bedrooms at the moment. The boudoir is probably the better option. Because then we can draft it from here instead of the dark room. That means the dark room will only have 1 mystery if oh, coin, there we go. We have 1 mystery. This is here, but we'd have to input the code again. Wait, will it have a gem again? It does have a gem. I believe 4. Hold on. Yep, same letter. Don't have to worry about that, but it did have a gem, so that's good to know. That means anywhere that I've opened a safe, I should open it every time we come into the room. Oh. Absolutely the courtyard. We have a shovel. What was that? Dig spots. Ah, there we are. Old tin can, not worth picking up. Experiment successful. Which means there's a chest back in the entrance hall, I think. A key for you. Ooh. A navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. And oh, a treasure map? Okay. Which leads to the other side of the dark room. Okay, wait. I don't think we can get back to the entrance. We are going to... I have to go into the dark room first. Guest bedroom. That's actually not a bad thing, because we get 10 for going in here. And a gem. Anything else? Treasure map said there'd be... This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Okay. The treasure map while we have the shovel. Very good. Interesting. What do we got? One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. Contains 40 gold. That's great. The fuck do I do with it? Alright, well. Well. We have a lot more steps now, so we can move on without worry. Okay, so billiard room will bring us north toward the antechamber. Secret passage would lead us further west. Color room of your choice. Interesting. No, we're gonna billiard room. That'll allow us to get to the highest rank we've gotten to so far. I know what to do with the dart puzzle, but okay, coin was the only thing. Alright. 14. 5 plus 6 plus 3 is 14. 5 plus 13 minus 6. 12. 9 minus 7 times 10 is 20. 17 minus 14 times 5 is 15. Oh, now that starts going off. Can't read through the wooden panel, huh? Silver key. Okay. I guess we have to use the silver key. Coat check, conference room, and the pool. We have a gem to open the pool. And it'll connect to the antechamber, though I don't think we'll be able to go in. We have a lot of items. The coat check would be a dead end, but it might not be a bad idea. No, we're gonna pool. Oh. Does this look different? That's where the antechamber is, but we can't open the door because we haven't hit the switch wherever it is. We don't have any keys. I should have done the coat check. It ended up being a dead end anyway. All right. Full of dead ends. Want to go to the entrance hall. 19 steps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can make it there. Just have to remember where we're going. We have a lot of coins. We can buy a key and go back. all of these, actually. Oh, it's gonna... Fucking, we have to go through there again. We're gonna try. Please be enough to at least check one more room. It'll be the last one we choose. Give me the planetarium. I won't be able to eat, will I? But we're gonna try. No. Oh, wait. Let's call it a day, but if I... It's 3... Nope. I sort of glitched it there. Oh, I really glitched it. Oh, no. It's stuck in the background, and... Oh, the image is weird. Oh, no! Okay. Let's see if I can read that light blue text over the yellow background. Respectable shopping center for 4 shop rooms. Total rooms 30, rank 9, steps 58, items 9, new rooms 4. Okay. Gonna save and continue. But is that gonna be stuck there, or do I have to... I can probably just hit circle to make it go away if it is. No, it fixed it. Alright. D9. Allowance of 2. But it didn't show up like that, so it's just an allowance token. Oh. There we go. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Okay, that's cool. Let's draft these doors and then decide if I want to go outside first. That's a good choice. Storeroom's not bad. And I'll stop into there because that just gives me things and it's a dead end. Bird. Anything else in here? Also, crowbar today. Parlor, spare room, or closet. We'll go with the parlor. Do we go for the outside room first? Certainly not a bad idea. Let's go for it. I'm tempted to go for the campsite and the apple orchard. But I want to find the code in the house first. There's no guarantee I even will. Root cellar, shelter, and schoolhouse. 2 of those are new. Schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Root cellar rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. That would have been good to have yesterday when we had a shovel. We'll try the schoolhouse. Oh, looks run down. Oh, and there's a dig spot. Well, if we do get a shovel, we'll come back. Herbie! Is this where he went to school too? Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks, and other things if you find out how to use it. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision I dared not even dream. This accent is all over the place, damn. That dreamer, of course, is incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and I am still standing in 8 If I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay. What have we here? Is that interactable? Fuck. Oh, hello. Hey, another blue flame. I was wrong last time. It's not you turn it whenever you go into the hovel. There are 4 switches to find. And we have now found 2. Alrighty. There's the plank one there. Look, just to make sure. Oh. Okay. So we have some new rooms to the draft pool. And we will enter first the den. Man, I wish those items you can collect were permanent additions. We haven't done the library yet. Oh wait, hold on. Speaking of new rooms, schoolhouse. Long before Reddington Elementary was opened, school convened in a single small building. As the student body grew over the years, the need for separate classrooms for each grade arose, and the Mount Holly Schoolhouse was officially closed down. Drafting blueprint, dead end, outer room, and unusual. Okay. Library. I meant to draft the other room first. Oh well. It's a new room, so let's see. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. Drafting blueprint unusual. 2 stories, you said? Oh, up there. Okay. Additional reading. The House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room or in your house, press R1 to pull up the directory. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, we have the sledgehammer, so we don't need to waste keys on these. Shit! 4 gems? Excellent. I'm glad to have gotten the sledgehammer so early. This looks like there's a safe behind there. Okay. Up. No. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time 6 hours. Total day. This is our stats. Total steps taken. Allowance. Stars. Rooms drafted. Billiard rooms. Dartboard solved. Parlor rooms. Parlor solved. Didn't we fail one of them in the parlor? Still counts as solved, I guess. One upgrade disc. 4 red letters. Something to interact with. Oh, look, a window. Goes around the edge. Mount Holly's scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Well, they made a scrapbook of this before I even got here? My favorite floor plans! Laboratory. Can't seem to have ever passed it up. Most drafted. This is what we've done. This is us so far, I think. Den, storeroom, parlor. Most paid for, security, courtroom, kitchen. Most time spent in security, laboratory, and entrance hall. Well, the security and laboratory makes sense. Those both have a computer in there. But the entrance hall, yeah, I guess we really explored it at first. Contraptions we can make, apparently. Commissary receipt. A key. 10 gold, paid in full. Largest purchase. Okay. Maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans. Coat check, patio, and root cellar. I think I only saw the patio once and the root cellar twice. Coat check we've definitely seen a few times, but it's a dead end. So I haven't bothered. I think you have to draft the coat check again to get the stuff back. Nothing else to interact with up here? Keep like looking for a specific book to pull out, like we see in the secret passage. But I guess not. Takes control of the camera when I go down. I feel like I should take a peek at my map to see if there is a secret I'm missing. Because this looks like... Oh, there's one on the other side too. Let me just double check it. Nope, nothing here. Okay, don't have to worry. Wine cellar and attic are new. This gives us 3 gems, but if we pay 3 gems, we'll get 8 items. And we do still have other ways we can go as we just started. Oh yeah, let's check out the attic. Go up the stairs. Before I pick anything up, high above the mansion in its lofty perch, Mount Holly's attic provides curious explorers with a cache of dusty keepsakes, trinkets, and clues from a long-forgotten past. Blueprint, dead end, rare. Okay. Swan. Interesting. From her editor. Dear Mrs. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that, although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit for Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. Change the ending to political. Huh. Really? Is that why it ends how it does? Or... Oh. Battery pack provides juiced battery-powered contraptions. Okay. Key. A purse. A small coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Well, that's cool. Coin and a special key. Key to the secret garden? What? There's a secret garden. Look down there. They're standing on the platform where we've been activating the blue flames. Bishop up here. I wonder if the chess piece that ends up in each room has to do with the rarity of the room. We get everything here. Nope, key. That one blended in. Alright. Yep, don't have too far to go. So that's freaking cool. So if I wanna things, I can't do it here. Closet, corridor, guest bedroom. Now, where we are right now, the only other way to go is the parlor, which we haven't even gone into yet. Corridor. But I'm not going to go in yet. I'm going to go to the parlor. Else. Game time. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Well, this is objectively false because only 2 can be false. 1 has to be true. 2 statements are false. That could go either way because there could be 2 that are true. This is false. It says the gems are in a box with a false statement. So, if this is true, this could also be true. This could be false. But if both of them are true, then that means the gems would have to be here. Nope. Wait. But if that was true, but no, that would mean they were both false. Whatever. Moving onward. Okay. As I thought. Always better than spare room, even if it's still technically the same direction. Classroom is new. As we said, we'd be finding those. While drafting in the classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each classroom in your house. Okay. Gem goes up. Let's do it. New room. Grade 1. An exact copy of the floor plan used in the architectural design of Reddington Elementary. These copies were deployed in Mount Holly as a short-term solution to allow the curriculum to continue uninterrupted while the new school was being built in town. Drafting, blueprint, addition, and unusual. Alrighty. Colors, huh? Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Benny! Color worksheet, B+. Each color is only used twice. 10 favorite color is red. That one's used 3 times. So is blue. Blue is used 3 times, red is used 3 times. Purple is 2, green is 1, yellow is 1, orange is 2. That might have significance. Color worksheet. Apple. Salt in this run, so it's still just 2. You must really like red. Oh wait, fill in each object below with its correct color. Is what this is supposed to be. This is Caleb. All 3 flags are red. Different symbols. Can't take the chalk. Globe doesn't have a stand, it's just a ball. Can you find the difference? In what? Those are the only sketches here. They turn the 8 on its side, so it's an infinity. Which matches the 8 that was on the red letter. Can't open the desk. Interact with anything but the worksheet on the desk. Are they just to be read? And there's no actual puzzle here? Well, only one way out, yeah? Let's go north. Redraw total 3. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. We have the gems. Let's get a new room. The veranda. Oh! This is nice. This relaxing breezeway serves as an ideal spot for rocking chairs and lemonade. Green room, unusual. Dig spot. We don't have shovel. Hudigsvats. I can't go outside. They don't let me jump. Oh! Metal detector! Hell yeah! Greater chance of finding keys and coins. And it'll also tell me when they're there. So that is why there was a greater chance of finding. Garage! We haven't activated it yet, so we can't go outside. It would be a dead end, and we'd have to go back to the corridor to move on. I think it might be worth it, because then we can go back there if we need to. Say, if we find the breaker or the car keys. Let's do it. Plus, there might be something else. Yeah, the keys on the wall. Already read that. We don't have the car keys right now. And the breaker hasn't been set. Okay, nothing else in here, it seems. Even when we're not prepared, I can't seem to pass up this room. Can't check in any of these. Hell, if we get a shovel, we'll certainly be back. Glad we actually have some music now. Observatory, because we can move on from there. And it'll get us things. Oh, also there's something nearby. Possibly up there. It's already pointing in the correct direction, so we don't have to worry about that. There's a key or coin somewhere near here, and I'm not seeing it. Key! 4, which means +1 gem, Diamondus Minor. Excellent. The Nook. Yet another key. A lot of keys this time. Ah. Love the sledgehammer. Holy shit, 3 more keys. We have 11 keys. I do not have to ever worry about locked rooms at this point. Gotta be security. Okay. We haven't missed anything so far, apparently. Let's draft both of these before we move on. Closet, commissary. This will be a dead end. We have 4 voices. Sure, closet. I guess we will go in first because we just grabbed those. Dice and gem. Yep. Ugh. Both of these would only go down into that empty space. Oh wait, I can redraw. I have a dice. Shit. Wait, no. Laboratory moves on. Okay. Laboratory moves on. Let me take a look around first. Magnifying glass. Nice. I didn't expect the metal detector to work with that, but it is metal, I guess, so that makes sense. Okay. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, each time you eat an apple, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways, gain 1 key, gem, or gold, select randomly, or spread dirt on the driveway. I guess if we had a shovel, the dirt out there we'd be able to dig in. But the next 3 times you open a locked trunk would be something that can happen 3 times. This is something that can happen once. I can't access the map while looking here. I don't need any more keys. So you know what? This is a good one to have. And it'll just be 1 more thing per trunk, I guess, for the next 3. And there's no guarantee we'll even find an apple, but there's no guarantee we'll find a trunk either. But you know what? Yeah, give me steps and key, gem, or gold. Why not? I like that. We already found security, so don't have to worry about that. That literally came from security. So we could get archived floor plans. I mean, this has 3 ways to go. It's better than the pantry. We haven't found the breaker room yet. I've already read the scrapbook. West Wing Hall. It'll just be a way forward. We're not even going to go in yet. This would bring us to the secret garden. I don't want to do that yet. Another classroom. We don't have any gems. So either we archive and get something mystery, or just an empty room. Go for this and see what happens. Excuse me? The foundation? Does not reset each day. The cornerstone of the house, unvarying and unchanging. The foundation is one of the only constants in the estate on which you can truly rely. This natural cavity was hollowed directly out of the mountain itself, with its stone and earth walls displaying an underlying coarseness that the rest of the mansion conceals. Permanent, blueprint, and rare. So this will just always be in this spot? It's a really weird spot to have it, but I guess we have the foundation now. I think that has to go down. And it has 2 ways to go. Alright. Dig spot. We don't have the shovel. Found a lot of dig spots lately when we don't have the shovel. That's This is the east door, not the north door. So yeah, let's use the secret key. Does not fit. Okay, so it's only used on the secret garden. Doesn't unlock the secret garden. Bunk room, nursery, or archive. We don't have gems, and the bunk room itself doesn't give us anything. So, archived. Fucking spare room! Alright, let's, Can't use that yet, apparently. Draft this. Also locked. Planetarium or archive. We can move on through both the West Wing Hall and the spare room. So if I draft the planetarium, we'll finally get it. And I'll look to see if I can get back there. At the end of the day. Yeah. Plus, we do have to explore it. We currently have 4 stars, so that if we end here, we'll actually get 6. Whoa! Which means we'd be skipping the Southern Cross, I think. We read through all of these. Though apparently, we went up to Draxus the Dead at 12, then jumped to 15, which means that on the other days we get multiple. Other notable night sky observed: 29, first appearance of both Diamondus Minor and Major in the same sky. 40, 7 different constellations observed in a single night. 50 new constellations spotted. Okay. And that's, yeah, this goes up to 25. I don't think this is going to help me. No, nothing special here. That's cool. Anything else in here? No. It is quite nice, though. We will worry about this later. Honestly, I shouldn't have bothered going in. Oh? Actually something in here? Coin. I guess, do I just keep trying the special key until it works? Or is it used in the garden once we get it? Well, that certainly moves us forward. Billiard room. Another dart math puzzle. Nothing here. Okay. 1. 12 minus 10 is... Where's 2? There it is. 2. 6 times 1 is 6. 12 divided by 4 is 3. First time seeing purple. 16 minus 6 is 10. Times 20 is... wait. 10 times 20 is 200. Divided by 10 is 20. Hey! Silver key! To a room with many doors. We don't have any gems. The chapel's our only choice. Alright. Yeah. Take my goddamn tithe. Nothing I can do here yet. Other than unlock doors. Patio. We Don't have a gem! I don't want the lavatory, so we'll go for the mystery. Also new, the terrace. It is a dead end, so we should go out there. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That's cool. A terrace balcony overlooking the grounds, providing an ideal spot for appreciating all the verdure and greenery of the estate offers. Green room, dead end, standard. Also, apple. Which got a step. I thought that would get us something else as well. Look out, huh? Yeah, it really does keep us within the same outdoors. Which is nice. Oh! A shovel! Now, we could go back to all those other places with dig spots, which would be the foundation, the veranda. Is there one in the garage? There might have been. I think it's... Well, we don't have to head back to the foundation at the moment. I'll unlock the other door in the chapel first. But yeah, now we can finally dig things. On steps, though. Silver key. Great hall, 7 locked doors. Also cloister. Okay. This is an important room, so we are going to go in there. 7 locked doors. We have 7 keys. Oh. I can unlock all of them, right? I don't know if they'll all lead to rooms or if they're just going to open for something else. Hold on. This is very important. Well, if one of these doors we can't use, then we certainly have enough keys for all of them. Nothing. Gem. And antechamber lever. You can tell by the symbol there. Yeah. So now we can enter the antechamber from the west side. Yep, this would have been to a drafting door. Glad we ended up with so many keys this run. And an upgrade disc. Okay. We're gonna have to make sure we get back to a terminal. Okay. We have a gem. I don't think we'll be able to afford the food, though. We can get a banana. That's about it. I'll take it. Last key. Maid's chamber, pantry, both going the same direction. We don't have a gem for this. Fuck. Pantry it is, and then we have to turn around. Two steps and experiment success, which got us another coin. Fuck. Remember when I said, oh, we have enough keys? Wait, that's 8 coins. I can get 15 more steps. Or 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. And this if we had the dining room. Stuffed wild quail. Local Mount Holly delicacy. Served atop a plum egg ragout with roasted potatoes, bacon lardons, and wild chives. 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have a trophy room, which we don't have it unlocked yet. We want 10 or 15. Possible morning room. I don't know what the morning room does. Actually, I can look at that and see. Oh. Yes, it's worth it. Okay. It's a gem room. You get gems, and then you get more gems the next day. And 10 steps is still good. Right, we have to go back into the chapel and around to the foundation. Oh, not... Well, there wasn't a dig room out there, or a dig spot out there. Just the thing we could dig with. Yes. Now that we're here, though, dig spot. Rather dirty coin. Alright, not trash. Old shoe. Definitely trash. What to do with you yet? Was it just those? Just those. Okay. Right. Back to the archives and then the West Wing Hall, which we haven't walked into yet. Correct. Yeah, we already read that. Been here before. We don't have any keys. Except for our special key. Which fits! We found the secret garden! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. What appears to be a broken lever could prove to be useful. We definitely saw a note about a broken lever, didn't we? What is this? This is a special thing, the foundation. You can only access this by having an entrance on the wrong side of the foundation. Okay. So that's a thing now. Remember, Foundation's a permanent room, so that'll always be active now. I am very happy with that. Let's This feels bigger than a normal room. Because, oh, it can only be on the, on a side of the house, I guess. Maybe only on this side, maybe on either. Let's read it. A floor plan so secretive it had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Morajai fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. Spread, green room, rare. Detector's going up. The moon. We saw that in the vision. Also, yeah, it actually extends out the house. That would be the top one. This would be the bottom. This looks like it'll either open when we point to it or the other one. Didn't my metal detector start going off at one point? Big spot. Coin. Ah, coin. There we go. Wrong way. Actually, there are 3, so they do all have to be pointing the way the top one is. Oh. Another antechamber lever. Now west or east. Which is the one we got to last time. Hell yeah. Okay. This still looks suspicious to me. Apparently I can't sledgehammer it. I do have the sledgehammer this time. So, if I got that, let's try turning these again. North this time. No? Just a really rough wall for no reason. Can I have any of these fruit? Or are they purposefully out of reach? They do apparently get spread throughout the house, so that's nice. We'll continue upward, though I do want to get back to the foundation eventually. We don't have any keys. So I guess that's where we're going. Be on the lookout for food that might be spread throughout the house. So we gotta double check every room we go back into. Also, we haven't found the breaker room yet, or the key card, so we can't get through that door yet. Wait. Yeah, there is an empty space on the other side. However, we have somewhere new to explore. Where is this going to take us? Basement! Be there. Okay. Another upgrade disc! Oh man, I hope these don't go away. They probably do, so we're gonna want to find a terminal before we end the day. I guess that would call the elevator if we happen to find this place first. The basement door is locked. The way they put it that way, I think we have to find the basement key. Not just any old key. Give me a moment. Not on my map. I don't have a hint about that. This is a damn good day so far. Huh. Oh. Let's go back up. Very much do not have the key to that door. We'll figure out where else we're going. No. I think the only other openable door is the archives, and we need to turn the power off or get a key card for that. Good news is continue down through there to the lab or security, and we can use our upgrade discs. And I definitely want to do that before the end of the day. So I feel like I want to go back outside and look for things. Hold on. Nope, we got that one. Yeah? Yeah. You have to go through here, yes. Yes. Laboratory. Alright, let's use those upgrade discs. See what random room we get to upgrade. Nursery. Okay. So, nursery gets upgraded from 5 to 8. So whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8. Nurse station. If you have less than 10 when you enter this room, set your less than 10 steps, enter your steps to 20. Oh, so you could keep going back there and keep resetting to 20. That's good. Indoor nursery. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. This seems to replace its effect, though. Go for the nurse station. I really like that idea of just having a reset room. Hold on. Oh, I can see each day. That's cool. Have we gotten the nursery so far? Yes, we have. Or at least now we have the nurse station. Floor plan originally designed for use in medical emergencies saw significant use in 1966 when Mount Holly briefly served as a school. Fights, flus, and final exams laid up many students in the cots in this room. Okay, so we may have actually just not gotten to read the nursery because I did that. Oops. Oh, we've seen all of the red rooms. Planetarium, outdoor stuff. There's still a few left. Right. It's your disc. What do we upgrade this time? See, I thought we'd only be able to upgrade stuff we had found before. Apparently I was wrong. The parlor. Okay. What do you give me here? It's a 3-gem prize. 2 wind-up keys, so you get 2 chances. Or funeral parlor. It turns into a red room. Gem prize is equal to red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box in the funeral parlor, lose 30 steps. A real big punishment for being wrong. But a possible variable result. 2 attempts or a bigger prize. I think it already gives us 2 gems, and that's pretty good. We'll go with 2 attempts just in case I get it wrong, though I'm usually pretty good about it. Alright, we got to use those. That's good. I think we're heading outside. Or we could go to the planetarium and just end the day. No, we're going outside because we have the shovel. We should go to the veranda. That's actually pretty far, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to get there. We'd only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we wouldn't get to do much outside. We should be on the lookout for food as well, which will help. Because there's been food spread through the house. Like here. Okay, this is actually helpful. Plus, experiment success, we got a coin out of it. Of course it's a coin. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. So that... Okay. We would have the possibility of skipping that. Don't want the possibility of skipping that, really. We'll see what happens. Alright, there's the entrance hall. I'm gonna take a peek just through the door. Did we ever look at the actual table in the center? I'm not gonna bother going in there, it'd be a waste of steps. Entrance hall. Alright, let's go outside. Make a wish quite yet. Go this way first. We still have 16. We have the garage, but this isn't here yet because we exit via the garage. And I can't do that without the fucking breaker room. Apparently, Secret Garden, the wall that I thought, hey, this looks breakable. Well, it is, just not from that side. You need to be on the outside, and you can get there by leaving through the garage. Big spots around out here. Not see any dirt spots. We're not going in there again. Don't need to. Could go down below, but I don't think that will bring us anywhere. Since we don't have a torch for the dark tunnel yet. I'll take a peek in here. So I can take the microchip. I think it's to be used here. I take them all out. No. What do I do? Just put them both in. That lights up. I'll find the last one eventually. Wherever it is. We don't have the admin password either. Come back eventually and have use for this place. I mean, it has its general use. We know exactly where the passes, steps pass. It's not open yet. Or if we get to go down in. It's just scenery. I think we'll have more fun if I just unlock this now. You know what? Give me a moment. I need to check something. I know I have the... My map has the code for this written down on it. I don't want to use that. I wouldn't mind using the map to find where that code is, so that once I have found it in the game, I'll unlock it here. But I need to figure out where that is. Oh, it's in the dark room. So the way to find that code is you draft a dark room, you walk in so the lights short out, you go to the breaker room, fix the lights, and then go back. As long as you have a magnifying glass, you can find it in a picture there. So we're going to wait at least through the next day to do that, to see if I can actually make that work. I see. Glimpse with a picture of the tree that was here still exists there. Okay. So I know how to find the code. I'm not just going to take the Lumium down. Knowing how to find the code is should I bother going down there? Yeah, in case there's a spot to dig. Yeah, sledgehammer that down. 2 flames now. 4. Spend a step going into here. I know I can't get any farther in there. It's dark, and I don't have a torch. I have a lot of items and nowhere to use them. Alright. Make a wish, and then head back inside and try and make it to the planetarium. I wonder if I'll actually get something for making all of these wishes. Alright. You know what? We'll go to the veranda. Because I don't think we can make it to the planetarium. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we wouldn't make it there. So if we go parlor, the hallway, all the way through to the veranda, garage. That way at least we'll be using our steps, and there might be food that would help get us to the to the planetarium. I doubt it would. But also I want to see what we can dig up in the veranda. Coin. And also a gem? Coin. No food. And no breaker room, so we can't even use this to go outside. Would have been great. Could have done something new. But instead, end the day sitting on the veranda. Good day, though. Very good day. Respectable villa. 29 rooms. Rank 8 reached. Steps taken 80. 14 items. 10 new rooms. Damn. One more run. I know it's very nearly 9, but I'd rather end late than early. Day 10! Alright. Allowance. Craft a few rooms. Go with the nook here. Yep, foundation's up there now. Is that gonna, like... Is the position of that gonna ruin my run or something? Does it actually matter? I don't know. Den. Oh. And the pantry. So we got both the pantry and the nook. I'll grab the nook first. We want to go outside first. I'll grab the nook first. Drawing room. Also a storeroom. We don't have a gem. Storeroom. Much as I'd like the items, whatever they might be, just in case we find the opportunity to put it on a bedroom. Okay, nothing else. Pantry. Coins and an apple. Always a chance there'll be food in the pantry. Bedroom, maybe. Kitchen would lead into the den. Yeah. I feel like they'll cost 8 and we have 7. Need one more coin, and then we'll probably get that. We have 2 keys. So unlock the trunk. Oh, would you look at that? 2 dice and 4 coins. Well then, before we move on, let's go back in here and add something to the pool, along with 10 more steps. Bacon and eggs. Very good. I think this is our only way onward, so we gotta be careful. We have a gem. Drawing room. Get a gem back by, doing this again. Remember the code. Right. Anything else in here? 2 doors before we move on. Oh, there's the nurse station. Yeah. It won't do anything for us now. But I should see if anything extra got added. Is a little cross with a face on it. We did get to see the nursery before, because that's where the Red Prince is. Now it's not so much a nursery anymore. There are stretchers and 2 cots. We got coins. And we can go back in there if we end up under 10, I believe. Okay, we got coat check, parlor, and commissary. Parlor's the only way forward. And 2 keys. I should have only taken the other one if I got it wrong. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Well, that means that is true, and so is this, which means this is false. The blue box has our gems. Now we have 2 gems. We can go to the office. It's a good thing. Alrighty. I wanted to hear it. That's where the code was. I understood it now. March of the count? March 03. So it's 0303. Gem. Ruby. It's always a ruby in those because it has to do with that story. Already done that. Not. Log into the network. Swan song again. And actually access the email. Electronic mail. Hey, new things to read. Okay. From Anne Babbage. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Two DC power refuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is... Haha, notes coming out. This is that VAC code. It's gotta be. Okay. I'll just type it in how he's typed it there and maybe put some colors on it too, because I can do that in this Notes app. Alright, we have off. Actually, let's switch that to blue now. Green. White. Which I have to type in black. Red, purple. So red. Purple. Let's see if I can change white maybe to gray. Yeah, that works. Cool. I like that. I have now written down the code. Thanks for the due diligence on this project. From Mick, changes to the estate. But I just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal is Mick. That's funny. From DC Power, refuse box repair. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in your regular service visit. Let me update my notes. Set all to purple first, and then do the code. Set all to purple first. Interesting. Okay, that was all of these, but that gave me exactly what I was looking for. Data transfers from Cinca, not currently available. I think I have to unlock a permanent edition to get that. Okay. All right, we finally did the thing. that I've been trying to do for the with the office. Excellent. Let's move on. Oh, look, the utility closet. We can't do that or we can't go anywhere else. Oh, no. Sure, the patio will allow us to go somewhere else. But it's also technically a dead end. Oh, I can redrive dice. Which would rid us of the utility closet, but we need to be able to move on. In which the West Wing Hall is the only option. Much as I'd like to put the garage there. We need the utility closet before the garage anyway. Okay. We'll draft something here, but we want to go north. Greenhouse is new. Also a dead end, which is okay in that direction, but only in that direction. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Sure, why not? Also, it's a dead end for a new room for us to check out. Hold on, did we not check something else new? No, just this. This room is always warm as its glass walls and roof help to retain the sun's rays. The gardener should be pleased that the long-neglected flower beds have finally been blessed with the glistening gift from the sprinklers installed above. Drafting, green room, dead end. And we don't have that broken lever anymore. Fuck! Oh, okay. But we have a sledgehammer now, which is very good. Is that music? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Oh man, which one do I sing though? Giving me both treble and bass clefs. It must be the treble. Trees found inside. Fucking hell. Sunshine will never shade. The gems that shine in light who you hold and cannot be paid. Gems and coin, so toss away. These sheets you find. Interesting. Got the too small and the big circles again. Oh shit, there's gems in the flowers. Okay, that's cool. Say, that's interesting. We found some of these out in the secret garden. Only I had that broken lever. But it's per... per run, it gets reset as well. It's a random item to find, it seems. Maybe not completely random. But hey, we have a sledgehammer. That's always a good thing. Glad we had a key. Oh no, it has to be the chapel. Only option here. Yeah. Fucking tithe. Don't have a key. Go here, though. And two things go forward. That doesn't. Since we already switched the thing in the foundation, we don't need to go that way. We do have the gems. I want to make sure it's unlocked. This actually feels more important. So, windows. You're new, so we could secret passage, but aquarium is every color of room. That's why it looks weird. So it counts for everything. But we should at least get it. It has 2 exits as well. Ooh. Ha! A little fucking patio set in there. Let's read. In addition to having a bouquet of colorful fish swimming within them, each tank in the aquarium is also inspired by the decor and colors of the various types of rooms found throughout the estate, including 1 or 2 red herrings. Probably actual red herrings. Let's see. Type: red room, green room, hallway, bedroom, shop, blueprint. And unusual. Here, that's really hallways. That's the laundry room. Huh. Oh, we don't have a shovel to dig. But that's a key, and I like that. It's the archives. Bedroom. These doors look different. This one first. Both locked. We have to choose. I think we go north. Or patio. Spread gems in each green room. Means we could go back to the green rooms the greenhouse. There will probably end up being gems in the greenhouse. But we haven't gotten the patio yet, so let's go. A roofed outdoor seating area located along the perimeter of the estate. During the summer evenings, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more informal nature. Spread, green room, standard. So yeah, it's one of those rooms that will only appear along the sides. Do have a shovel. Or else we'd have 2 dig spots. Damn. But hey, gem. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Not like you can just kick aside the dirt with your feet or anything. No, that'd be too difficult. More green rooms. We only have 2 gems, so we can't get the cloister. Conference room. I think we'll go for the conference room. Oh, damn it. This is the only one that could go north. We don't have the southern door to the... we'd have to go all the way to the east. Or I could redraw. I'm okay with this room. I think redraw is probably a better option. Well, we still can't go north, but do the dark room. We got the breaker room somewhere. Fuck. Everywhere is locked? Everywhere is locked. Okay, we just head back, I guess. Don't know if we'll find any keys, but we might find some gems, which I don't know what that would do. This is locked too, right? There's nothing extra around here. No. There might be gems in the green room. Yep. There we go. Slurthid, maybe. Curious about that music. What it could be for. Been something. Yeah, see this. Just make sure the west and east are operational, and they've already been switched. If we found the broken lever again, we might have been able to use it. I don't really know. I guess I could open another of these, but what would be the point? We found it. And less than 10, it gets reset to 20. So, wouldn't get anything from that yet. If we wanted to get anything in the kitchen, we lost our coins to the chapel. Yeah, let's go outside. I don't know if there's anything for us out there. We didn't get an outdoor room yet. Fruit Cellar Trading Post Tool Shed. Much as I'd like to get the new room, I'd rather get items that we might be able to do something with. We don't have a we now have a shovel to go and dig things. And a lockpick. Which is exactly what we need to move on. Occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. So now we run back in. And possibly go to wherever those dig spots were. Direction north, north, west, north, west, south, and then all the way north. Just straight all the way up. Rather straightforward. I'm happy with that. Right from here. Ah. A few unimpressive pebbles, not even worth picking up. Oh, that was that spot. Old shoe. And a bunch of trash. Four. Will not be 10, but if we end up with 20 once we go in here. That'd be 9 to get up here. Which would leave us at 11. 14, 13, 12, 11. Not worth it. One-step difference. Hey, dig spot. Old tin can. And a gem. May have missed the first time. Lockpits pick isn't a one-time use, is it? We'll occasionally be able to open some locked doors. Don't seem to be able to pick this door's lock. Okay. That's how that works. Dig spot. Pebbles. Wouldn't pebbles be part of the things you're digging through? Well, all of those dig spots are disappointing. Let's try this one first. Hey, there we go. Do we take the 3 gem requirement? Do it. Why not? The cloister. Ooh. And that's got a bunch of exits. One of them we can't use. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. Can't pick it. Bunch of dig spots in here. A covered walk and colonnade surrounding an enclosed and seemingly inaccessible garden. A solitary angelic statue in the center of the grassy patch provides a secluded court a hallowed atmosphere. Green room unusual. Wait, can I get to those dig spots? Apparently not. Maybe there's a puzzle for it. I'm not seeing any puzzle. Of course, you are the antechamber and inaccessible at the moment. Has to be the dining room. The dining room is actually very good in this case. There's food there for us. But let's draft this room first. Oh, hey, we can pick it. Oof. Yeah. Courtyard. Because we can dig in there. Unlike the other things. Like a metal detector. Fine. Let's grab that metal detector first. And dig the other one. Turnip! Proved to be a nutritious snack, despite not being near anywhere to wash it off first. Pretty. 6 steps, though. Okay. So if we can draft a dead end over here. Can't pick it. In this direction. Well, we have to pick something now. Rumpus room's probably gem requirement. Never mind. Chamber of Mirrors! You can now draft second copies of rooms you've already have in your house. Great. Okay. Big button in the center. Reflections of Reflections. This confusing room can sometimes prove disorienting to the wayward guest. However, upon closer inspection, they quickly realize that viewing this room from more than one perspective is key to unraveling its secrets. Drafting, blueprint, dead end, and rare. So we have a button. We have... Those are mirrored. Gems over there. Does that mean that door is open now? No, I want to leave that open. So we have to access it from the other side. We can already access it from that side. Still don't know how to get to those dig spots. Dining room. Pizza! Today's main course is wood-fried pizza. Summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spice salami. Cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace in your house, which we don't. If I say not yet, and then we end up drafting a furnace. Actually, I don't want to. We're going to just take those steps. It's still 20 steps. That's pretty good. Have dinner. Oh, we couldn't finish it? Maybe the furnace would have let us finish it. Okay. We're going to draft this first. Fuck! Well, now we can see if there's anything in that part of the mirror chamber that we can get to now. Go over here. Gem. Good, but it's not a key. That's not useful. Dark room and chapel each have a locked door that I failed to pick. Each of these buttons seem to only do one of the mirrors. Really hit the ones we have access to, and that's about it, huh? Can I try this again? Still seems too difficult to pick. Different words, same effect. Okay, I guess the dining room, we failed to pick that as well. Already dug up everything. I guess if you fail to pick something, it maintains its difficulty. But we'll still try because there's really no harm in it. Oh! That worked! Alright, what do we got? Courtyard's the only one that lets us move forward, and we have a gem for it. Plus, there might be dig spots. Oh, and a chest. Very good, because we have the sledgehammer. Coins and dice. Really hoping for a key in that chest. Well, there's one here. I don't think I'm going to use it here. I think we want to go back up to the dining room. But I can try the lockpick. Fuck. I just got those coins, damn it. try picking it first. Morning room. Fuck. Wait, I can redraw. We want something that will turn to the left, because that'll go north. We might be able to get to the antechamber. Okay. The patio and the pool both require fucking gems! And this turns the wrong way. Let's roll again. Why not? Oh, look. The storeroom. A dead end. Or we could Nook, guarantee a key, and be able to move somewhere from there, but we can't get to the antechamber. Unless we can find that broken lever and go all the way back to the greenhouse, which I don't think we'll be able to do. I don't think we'll have enough steps. However, this will let us move onwards somewhere. This would at least get us a gem as well. And we can go back to the dark room or the courtyard. Probably the courtyard so we can see what we're doing. Which might lead us to the foundation, which could move on. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, nothing else here. Still can't get over the fact that I only just realized the blueprints. Alright, to the courtyard. Try and pick the first one. Leads us to... Okay. The den would be good. And give us a gem. This requires a gem. The vault. Cool, we can't get to that. Commissary would also lead us to the foundation. And we could possibly buy something. But what would we get? We only have 6 steps left. Let's do it. Yep. Door is interesting for that and always just opens specifically. What do you got? Fucking upgrade disc that I can't afford. I can afford a gem, and that's it. Can't afford a key. Fuck. Get the gem. Here we are. Need some dig spots here. Which I should have just... Oh, steps. Very good. If there were like 2 coins, then we could have gone back and gotten... But instead we got steps, which is going to continue... We can continue moving. Nothing of interest was buried here. First time it actually just said nothing. Alright. That's closed off. We could go down. I don't see a point in that, since we don't have the basement key. You, on the other hand... We could get another cloister. We can't. We don't have the gems for it. Both of these are dead ends, and we don't have a reroll. So either I coat check for the first time and leave something in here. Or the planetarium, and we get more stars by just calling it a day. Coat check. We hadn't gotten it yet. It's a new room. A cloakroom where guests may leave their coats, bags, or hats in exchange for a claim ticket. This floor plan was usually drafted adjoining the entrance hall during larger social events such as a ball or gala. Type tomorrow, blueprint, dead end, and standard. anything? Check item. Okay. All of these are good except for the wind-up key. Lockpick, probably the better idea, but maybe the sledgehammer. I've always liked having the sledgehammer. Also, we have no idea if how early it'll turn up in the next day. This is also very good. Metal detector. Okay. So now, there's a door we couldn't pick in the courtyard. But maybe there's something in the basement. So we'll check. This run went a lot longer than I expected. But you know I gotta play out every step if I can. Key card to call the elevator, which it's already here anyway. Okay, that's about what I expected. I was hoping something would just be, would have spawned on top of the boxes. That was really good. Now, I think we book it for the entrance hall? Probably. Let's see. Commissary, we'd just be able to get a gem. That's not useful. But it's the only way out. Yeah, okay. So we kind of failed in a lot of the placements we were looking for. But we still got pretty damn far, and we actually got to eat in the dining room. Also, it'd be real funny if we can actually make it to the nurse's station. And I'll just have a lot more steps that I don't have any use for. If only we could see in here. Sure, one of these has a picture I want to see. Oh, you got boarded up. Fuck you. We'll try the door again. That just means it's gonna take more money. Oh, that was our last step. We couldn't make it to the nurse's station. Okay. I think what I'm going to start doing, since I want to end a run at the end of every stream, we'll leave it on this screen. Garden Villa for 6 green rooms. Total rooms 27, rank 8, steps 100. Damn. Items found 6, new rooms 6. Okay. I'll leave it here as we sign off. Just save and quit on the next screen. Alright. Now we get to see who's on the line. Okay. Maybe lots of good options today. Just chatting stream. That's a game I'm considering playing, so maybe we don't read there. We haven't raided Minty Moe in a while, and she's playing some Hollow Knight randomizer. That could be fun. Send you all over there. And until next time, this is the Pirate King signing off. Have a good night.